All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE here in the diaspora. With Esoteric, wonderful day again to have another conversation with you. Let people, our audience here, is a special show. Hopefully things will work out as planned. Our guests will be able to come on. Let's see. Let me double check my sound on the other end. Guests will be able to come on. All right, great. My sound is perfect. And so I'm going to do my commercial and I'll be right back and to start the show. All right.
Hello to all my fans around the world. My name is Marie Nyenambo, the queen of traditional music. The only thing I want you to do to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Amo. Just subscribe to my channel. Promote me, my fans. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe, guys. Thank you.
national cheerleader. Basi konji apre chiko nini apre bosu ko jabu yali. Andrew Sua. Mr. Samwe. Tabela ne. Debe jibue. Kena nune. Rabre gruwe wade. Rabra gruwe serane. Nesre gruwe wade. Jeje pole serane. Yeba jeje pole lo. Umumu depo. Yeba bla bla gruwe ja. Umumu depo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora. With that, Sayapur the Esoteric coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. As usual, let me do a little sound check here to make sure everything is perfect for my end. United States of America. All right, it's fantastic here. All right, we have another fascinating and a fabulous show coming your way this Sunday afternoon from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On the show, we have an impromptu guest. We reported to you our last show. Our children are somewhere in Oman. I think it's UAE. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. They are in slavery. They have been treated like slaves in the 21st century. So that's something we want to bring to the attention of the globe and our leaders around the world, the various embassies of the U.S. Of the Republic of Liberia, I should say. So that the Liberian ambassador in the United Arab Emirates will intervene to get our children to freedom. As you follow the show, we beseech you to share the link. This is very important. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to establish contact with the girl so that we can start the conversation. Hopefully the internet will be good over there as well where she is. All right, let me see whether I can get in contact with Reina. Whether she's available. Let's see here. I can call her.
Hello.
Hey, hello, Reina.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me very well?
Yeah.
All right. We have been following the ordeal of you and your friends out there. But first of all, how you doing? It's a lot of background noise. Is it okay to go to a quiet place a little bit?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, is there a way you can get a little better place so that we can get a better audio from you? The background noise is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, but I heard you say you are not okay, or you are not all right. What's going on?
I saw a friend at DIASPORA.
You are suffering. What is going on? Tell us what is happening to you.
program my sister tell me about God blessing in Liberian. She told me about the program. She explained everything to me. But before that time, I said, oh, blessing, I don't get change now. I finished pay my school fee. No money with me. I don't get passport. All I know is talking about, I don't get no money. She said, oh, Rina, you can find all me a cool program. I said, blessing, they play at I don't get money. Then I schooling. I finished pay my school fee. No money with me. You know, I also on my own. She said, my sister will find all me in the country. So me, I left better tomorrow. I said, all right, anything I will explain to my mom and my papa. Maybe they will help me. She said, no problem. I go, I explain the program to my friend called Florence. So I said, and then I go program. So we'll go see the agile woman I explain it to my mom. I said, all right, no problem. I call my papa, I explain it to him. He said, Rina, they say, why and Nana suffering man. I can go deep go. If I even know money. Careful, said, see that I come here with none of the answer money for me. I will wait to wait. I say, yo, Papa, I will find all me to go on the program. She say, all right, I call my mom sister, I call Sophia sister. I call, she say, oh, tomorrow you come to me, let's go to the other woman. Then the blessing, get I tell you about the program, we'll call. Today, oh, today I say, all right, we go to the other woman. She said, oh, I get 2 weeks and so cool. I've been seeing people in Oman, they've been working at good program. I'm not saying the program good. She said, oh, it's there where you play TV, where you go in America. Where you go, if you can't, the first thing you do, face your passport, your birth certificate, your COVID-19, all that small things. You face it, you break it down with skin, I've seen it. But I seen it, and it was in your visa and your ticket. Mama said, yes, that's how you go. She said, if you go, there's a child taking care of the people, you the people in the house, or you get your own room, and people responsible for your clothes, your food, everything. You don't buy nothing on your own. Then if people will be paying $350 every 1 week, $350 every 1 week, $350 every 1 week, $350. So we pay $350, they will make 2 years with the people. They will get you horse, they get you car, they found better job for you. You be doing. I said, but Nana, I didn't pay my school fee. I get no money with me. She said, oh, you go that good program, you go on that program. If the 2 years finish, Nana, in 10 pay, if the 2 years finish, go get you car and horse. You have to leave there, you go to school. And I say, that program, you talking about that program, a good program. So the girls now what you saying, they me saw one person. You go, we hear different news, they can care people cheering, they start saying, because our country is talking about our country. She said, yeah, a new country that the project open the one record there. Mama said, all right, me thought we won't get it. I thought we won't get it called Carmen. Carmen said, yeah, until they play good to like good program. Everything I just seen to you like true. She said, then my daughter will come and will all me for my daughter to come. I call my brother and start crying and say, hey, boy, if God's way for you, my daughter, you go. They say you guys to go, you call me. I say, all right. Everything I get, I go pay me 13 December. My little money, I take it. I saw all my things. I go, everything I in my room, I say, oh, everything I get, I say, oh, just to come on the program. I tell Mama, I say, oh, break it. I didn't even want after everything. We get say, oh, and for like COVID-19 test, money needed. She say, I will help you. So don't ask to go to your COVID test. I'll give you a 75. I say, all right. How she give me the 75? I tell Florence to tell Omar, they run after her. Carry to Aja skin. She said, oh, they'll give me $350 US. If I skin it, I seen it. I said, oh, Aja, but install the one. She said, I forget. How come my party, Baba? Everything I get, Nana, I finished there. Oh, and I get no money with me. I didn't know after my team, but I get so much 350. Mama says, "Certainly, I've with some money." My father says, "Check what I got a bit of I will get credit money." Because if you go all there tomorrow, my suffering in here, my suffering here. If I for me to credit money, when you go for to put me in jail for it, I will do it. I say, all right, Papa, no problem. I credit that money. The 350, they send it to me. I go, I pay it to Aja. She do out, finish, she send it. The following week, they say I have visa and I have plenty case, she call me. She said, "You are free, I'm going to get propelled. I'll be going next week." I say, all right, I tell my father, but he said, "Hey, God, thank you, my daughter. I was suffering in what I hear, Papa. I go broke, and they will get explained what I hear, go, Papa, then I was suffering in." He said, all right, I will go. The 2 days after I go in, I tell my boyfriend, I think I get no money, I have to rent car. Please help me. And say, all right, I will do it for you. I will rent the car. Into it, you can't test it, yeah. And then go to the airport. Thursday, Friday, 2 morning, by 7:30. We pick up our Aska. We pick up. You can when they see the wish. The next day, the see the wish, they bring in my room. When you see the room, say a chicken, better to live in the room than me. When you enter in back, we will see, God, we say, no, you not be living. I say, how they will bring me in room? They will looking mess up, pass, dishes, nyama, iron. It's and imagine I said, I only total iron. I call it Aja Oman. She said, tell the people they will change that thing. You are jail for it. If people come for me, they say, go for a medical. I say, all right, we have to go for a medical. We have to check you. If you get sickness in your body, we will see back in your country. I say, all right, they carry me to my medical and get those sickness free from all sickness. They can't. I say, Aja. I tell the people, I say, they know they came in and I like it. The people say, I'm on message, no, they will change everything. She say, yeah, if people here, they can try people. I say, all right. At least in our room 1 week, they start teaching me how to clean bathroom, how to do clean hall 2 days. I say, all the one you showing me, now I can't do. I don't only tell me, come take care of children or elderly woman. Or be paying me. Because you tell me, I come clean hall, do all the things and wash, do everything. They say that, hey, you can't do here. But I want to tell you, the way you can't do here. In there, they should bring top folder with clothes. I'm going to wash it with my hand. I say, I can't wash with my hand in my country. She said, but my machine get problem. You want to wash with your hand. I said, I can't wash with my hand. I'm not going to wash with my hand. She said, if you can't wash with your hand, you get that I do your program. I will tell you, if you can't wash with your hand, then my money I spend behind you, you'll pay my money, you'll pay my expenses, then all you go to different family, you go work. I call Ada little go, Mama. It's easy about to come, it's very hard. There is that people will change. They can be 30 people. I say, all right. 1 week, 2 weeks, our cleaning, 8 bedroom, 8 bathroom, 2 living room, 2 kitchen, 5 front push. Our cleaning, our cleaning. So I did only 1 month. I was sick. I was sick. I told me that the people who are used to food, they work everything I want to use to eat. I was sick. The next only 1 month we call. I said, oh, madam, I said, go on, finish oral. She said, go work. I said, whether way I start from making it on a road. She came for me, go when he can't to get sick. I said, madam, you see me at church. For you say, I can't to work, I can't to get sick. She said, yeah, you can't to wait, I can't to get sick. I say, no, they can't. I call Aja last Saturday, Aja phone me. I call the blessing girl. And he said, oh, Aja is probably now Aja the police station. I said, this is Nana. Aja the police station. She said, yeah. The girl getting like in Aja doing more traffic on people doing. I said, yes, that is she doing. Because she laughed on the thing I passed it to Nana in Oman. My sister, if you hear with me say, you say, but I get money, I will send it to you for you to move from over there. She said, tomorrow morning I will go to Adam. I did waiting for last thing that you me a clean horse. They almost say, so now I clean you. While I put this screen in my say, I will not eat. Water, say, I will not drink it. I work from 6 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock, no water, no food get in my book.
Wow.
I was successful food, so I want sweet in my book. I was washing the bathroom floor. She saw my post in my desk. I'm do the thing fast. I'm not be slow in working. She clean the bathroom, I slap. I phone my mom now. They come over my 3 team in my book.
Wow.
Living. That almost I'm leaning up, bleeding. I'm take tissue. I soak it in my mouth. I pack the tissue in my mouth in that way. I said, Mother, you see me up bleeding at your head. She said, do that well. My money I spent behind you a plenty. A plenty. I say, equal. They see where I can't. They see where I got me. I can't do it. See, I pass it to you. I pray for. See, I go to you. If I call on, I tell you, say, I call a blessing. Omar, the blessing. They see you to me, my sister. Nana, I suffer your blessing. Nana, I fall in the poor band. In fact, I sick. I working. I slack. I fall on my now. They come with the say, I'm on work. I'm not going to say that. That is my sister. I know where to do now. I just going to go shop. I go here on my I say, I just go shop. Who will talk for me? She said me my agent number. She said the woman that do your program that I just pass you to say, oh, let me say your number. She gave me the woman number. I say I woman. I call Omar. I send a problem to her. She said, you can't to wait. You can't to get sick. You can't to complain. Omar go and put my mama on play. But I call. She can't install me. I'm free to a call and say, Florence. As much as I pass it to you, she said, Rina. But I tell you what, I'm going to you to say, you say, your own better. I said, so I just like to do slave work. She said, yeah, Rina. I just like to all. I said, equal. I will do the thing and because I call it say to come, it's easy for to go back. It's very hard. I will go back to my people. I'm suffering. But I call mama can say, they go to Aja or Aja to the police station. But Aja will see Aja, they can say no. Aja, the church, Aja guilty, Aja will go rubbish. So we don't know what to do now. One day you will come back. I say, all right, if people can tell me, the more can tell me for her, get me to my pay. What I finish working in the police. She will tell me for her, she get me to my pay, I'll go work. Then she will bring me back. See how work, no rest for me. I can wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed by 11 o'clock.
Wow.
If I finish cooking the people food, if I lock it, I lock it at 25. If I lock it, I will finish cooking the teacher, they will eat all the food, the pound food I can eat in a pain. I can bring to me for me to eat. I will eat. I will manage and eat that food. When they finish playing, I will go and eat that food. So I can know. But just when I eat that food, what thing I will eat? I can eat that food. In the neck.
So
I can't sleep.
Rena.
In the neck, yes.
Let me stop you right there. So how old are you?
I'm 22. August 10 may give me 23. I'm going to do.
Wow. So you spoke of your father. Where is he?
I'm back in Teahjay.
Teahjay, okay. Also, you're from SINOE?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What is your father's name from Teahjay?
My father name William Smith.
William Smith. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a Sapo girl, basically.
Yes.
Oh wow. So, but I mean, you say you fell and your mouth, your teeth. I mean, so how are you? I mean, did they take you to the hospital or something, or you just like that and working?
She said that for I said that, but when you look at medicine to give me the next day, my head gets, my mouth gets swell up, my head just say, well, but I explained to the woman, she said she get medicine. Why will come here bring medicine with me to take? They don't take me to the hospital, they not give me medicine to take.
So if you tell her to listen, like you want to go back home, what does she say to you?
She said I'm gonna pay her expenses. If I pay her expenses, then she will tell my agent, she will tell me in the office, and the agent will know what to do.
So how much is the amount you owe her?
I don't really know how much they pay for my visa and my plane ticket. And I ask her now.
So, but the contract is not between you and her, though. It's between the agent and her. So, when you say the agent is...
Yes, it's between you and the agent with the other woman that goes up.
Also, they arrested the Ajah woman in Liberia.
Yeah, she goes up for human trafficking. The other girl, and she said some of the people children dying. Some of them crying to go back, they running away. But they run away, the government can catch the government for the country. They can catch them, they carry them rubbish.
Oh wow. So, but I mean, if the government in Liberia though can arrest the people that are doing the human trafficking, do they care to go after their citizens, wherever they are, or to look for them? Is there any effort being made by the Liberian embassy?
I heard the last time they said we are covering some of the girls and carry them. For how we go outside, go and lag the gate. I say, yeah, I can go outside when they're going out, they can lag the gate. Then they feel I don't feel no way for me to escape. But they're going out again, they meet in the field with lag. They say, hey, like 2 days, they're going there, we'll in the field.
So, but are they not around now? How are you able to get on the phone?
They after 11 to all right now they sleep.
Oh, they're sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. So, but do you know where you are, the address of the place?
I don't really know.
Yeah, but I think that's something you have to find out, because if you want help, I mean, they have to know where you are. So if that, you have to make effort to get the address of where you are.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I get it.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, but you heard what I just said?
Again?
I said, I mean, you want people to come to your rescue, but if you do not know where you are,
Yes.
they can't come to your rescue. So you have to make effort to get the address of where you are.
All right. I will find out me to get my address.
All right, but I mean, are you not too loud? Though somebody said don't talk too loud so they can hear you.
I said I will find out me to the location, because actually I think it can be outside and people, because people can allow me to go out. They can allow me.
Oh wow! So you just stay in the fence all day?
Yeah, to even go if on the horse to go sleep, and woman can be behind me. If I finish sleeping, she can say that go.
So
outside room I get facing to the facing behind the horse.
So how many persons in the house?
She get four children or small plus four.
I got a video the other day. Were you the one they were trying to rape?
Yes.
Explain that story. What happened?
Sunday night, morning I Ramadan. Sunday night she said, oh Rina, therefore to my mother-in-law place, go tomorrow Ramadan, back to cook, you have to hear me. I train a woman to help me, to help the people to cook. I said, all right. She said, say one of your towel, she said one of your uniform, she said your cream, your your soap, you put it in a bag, elbow. I take it because they were because I visited alcohol. She was clean, not the only one she got from me. I tell I put it in a bag. I tell one of my left for I put it up and I will go. At 11 o'clock, go way in the village. We go 11 o'clock. They reach the table, we not up press. They are for a lady, not like they will call school. She said, can't press. She recently back here at the West Sea or in my eye. I go and press that clothes and sleep. The next day, they will come in by 3 o'clock in the morning. The princess basket, I'm on press it. I press from 3 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock. I leave pressing, I say basket of clothes. But I drinking water all up the clothes. I press it until I finish with that clothes. At 5 o'clock in the evening, to come, you can go clean the sales apartment, can go clean all the rooms that I said, the bathroom, I said, I go and clean all. I finish. They bring bread and water, they say eat. You can go help her to cook. I say, all right, I finish eating. Go cook ramen and food. We finish cooking. They go say, they all up a apartment, bring to the basket, I'm on press. I say, I have to rest, so I don't want no chat. Also, for me, they say, tell me to go to all the way. They say, I come here to go. They say, well, you know, say you slave, we go be talking, talk, they won't go and go start in my face. I pay my face down.
Wow.
I start sharing here. She said, you do the way you slave. How money will spend via you? You know how money to get how money? They will take to do the when you be asking with us. I force you to do it. I go out to that. I been working a whole day at 12. I go to bed. Like him, I told him one time, I'm not allowed to. Working to me, I want to see I like him too. They have to be going in a room because I say, packing a pack that thing. They have to go be taking some thing from there. I say, all right, I'm allowed to. They connect my phone with a phone with a watch. Now, every 3, the watch can ring and check. So I go to sleep and by 3 I get check. But every 2 o'clock, I mean 1 I can check. 2 I check. I will call. 2 o'clock I get go up on my left off. I get up and left off. I say, I'll put it left off. How can I go off? I say, maybe I go in the other. I go put it left on. I saw I know that I was son. I know that you were rest of my mattress. With no share on you. I say, what you got doing, man? Out of it inside laughing, coming close to me. I say, don't come close to me. What you coming doing, man? Out of it. Lucky laughing. I was time my match. I say, if you come close to me, I will kill you. I will never be. How you escape? Can't do nothing. We give force to me. I turn the iron in bed and touch it. I start jelly. I jump outside. She said, so you're my yearly. She got us. She said, what happened to your estimate work? She said, if I get here properly, I'm not bringing to her. But I can't do that type of thing. If I know what I'm working me, I'm going to go face it. I'm going to go sleep. I'm not bring that thing around her. I said, but your brother won't bring me. You won't go out. Me, I telling me the tear. She said, if you thought I will slap you. What is me? I said to her, I'll go to bed. So we'll come in Tuesday. Tuesday morning, I work. I do all the things where it will go. I press, when say basket, I wash it, I press it. I ask that table will. I work and I just see my madam in my post. Probably the only thing we're between 1 day, but I'm 2 days now. She said, my you there. And I say, you'll be working tomorrow, you'll bring your suki. I say, they tell me anything, or only to begin 1 day to cook. But the premier say that I'll be the you'll be working there 2 years.
Wow, so it's 2 year, it's 2 year contract, 2 years contract.
Yeah, 2 year contract.
So where is your friend?
I call her now because they get poor Wi-Fi or in the network she's sleeping. You can taste on there.
Wow. So, but how do they know that you have a phone?
Yeah, but then we say our own Wi-Fi.
I
I
see.
tell that time met this connect my Wi-Fi. I tell they dollar to connect it. But she connect, she say if you finish making your appointment, just connect. I say alright. So I tell her say no Wi-Fi on my phone, so they know.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful. You know, just when they know, so they don't take the phone from you. They'll be from worse to ridiculous.
Alright.
All right, so Rena, it's a very sad story. We have the community leader here, President Frances Clamayo. She also making some efforts. I talked to her the other day, and she says she's reaching out to a lot of people. I think she spoke with the ambassador here too, a Liberian ambassador. I think Patton. So they are making some efforts, but you have to help us too as well. Make sure you get your address. If you can send it to Melvin, he will send it to me, and I mean, we don't want the people to know, so that because once they know, they will be able. They will change your location once they know that you are talking to people, and so you have to be very careful out there. You know, the fighting back, arguing with them, you have to be very careful. Yes, you know, because right now they got you, you know, basically you're a slave for them. But I like the fact that you're standing up for yourself too, you know. But is there something else you want to tell us? Let me see what I can bring Melvin on here too. Melvin, you want to say something? Let me see what I can bring Melvin. Hello, Melvin.
Yeah. You still talking or just
Your volume is very low.
You hear me?
Yeah, your volume is very low.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but the quality is not too good.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, it's better now. It's getting better now.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I said if you're still talking to her, just finish with her, then you and I will talk.
Okay. All right. So Rena.
Yeah.
So you guys don't not that you don't have access to the ambassador in which is it a country? What is the name of the country again? Oman? Is it in the UAE?
Yeah, Omar.
Oh, okay, so it's a city in the UAE. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
so how long have you been out there?
She don't know nothing.
My 4 months now.
4 months. Damn. So with the teeth out of your mouth, though, I mean, how do you go about that? It's horrible.
I'm more interested out.
So have you spoken with your parents since then?
Yeah, my parents said I say she ain't stopping. I think she can do. She ain't get phone over. I make money. I will put my teeth back.
Wow. So but you reference your father a whole lot. I mean, where is your mother?
My mother in Kojai. My papa from Trason. My mom from Kojai because she's your Malu.
She's your Malu. No. Oh, damn. Wow. So I mean, your mother is grieving as well as your father. I mean, as all of us right now. You know, it's sad, but we will do our best to get information around. I mean, the people are listening. So also what you do is because you said that it's a contract, but even though they don't tell you the amount, but they say you're a slave for them. So can you tell them or ask them how much you owe them? Yeah, just gather that information so we can know. But it's just sad. In the 21st century, people are still using other human beings as slaves. It's just sad. Yeah. Okay, Rena, it looks like you say it's late on your side, 11 o'clock, and you've been on the phone. But if you have something else to tell us, you can go ahead. I'll let you go. If you can also make effort to see whether we can get in contact with your friend to know our situation as well, and that's something we highly appreciate. But if you have something else to tell us, go ahead.
Yeah, the people letting my left. It's that I think there's to my apartment. I say, problem with me. I want to leave the place. If they free me, if they send me from England, they come for me to the place I will run away. They may send me test. He says, don't run away. He come there. So he comes there. He might say, hey, I told her, hey, get what you're she get late, if you ask you, or so she can ask you, say, she say, now away. So you're very asshole. He asked her, he said, the thing I go on to Mama, yes, need to anybody to live with you, enjoy. Say, any of your family say, my brother wants with you, we kill you, we put you catch you, your pastor, or you show you what I think.
Oh, wow.
So I tell one Murphy. One Murphy says, I will not tell the agent, because you see, ask me for the agent, no matter it. He said, all right, I will not say that to the agent. Because if I tell the agent about it, they will kill me. They will leave between the kill me, they put my parent card, they my pastor, they throw me off, or that.
So, but Rena, is there a possibility to reach the police over there? They got police, right?
Yeah, go outside. I'm ready to the place. Go long face.
So, but Rena, you have access to the internet. All you have to do go online and search things. I mean, like police number, in Omar or where you are, sexual information, and gather the information. There should be a police station where you are. So you search and say police station near me or something, so you can be able to reach the police too, and make sure you get your address, because when you call there, they'll ask you where are you, and you should be able to know where you are. Yeah.
If you get machine, they can say I'm using machine to watch that go. I can watch the go my hand.
Wow.
And bring the go, I can watch on my hand. They say I'm using machine to watch that go.
And what is the purpose of the machine?
I really know. Well, they can use the machine right in front of me to wash clothes.
No,
but they just put camera up, and they got camera on. They go outside there. Wow. They put a coin in the machine to wash it. That whole thing. That talking for me. If I talk, they will put him on me. They put camera all in the off. Anything they tell me to do, I have to wait. I do my own thing where they can. Either they join me to frame me, or they do something else.
Wow. All right, so Rena, we are in solidarity with you. We are making sure to get out or reach out to the relevant authority. Yeah, I mean, your county lawmakers, we will also reach out to them in Liberia to see whether they can secure your freedom. That's why you elected them for. So we're going to reach out to everybody. We'll make sure. Go ahead.
I'm just stopping people. I want to say, I forgot, can it be a
Wow.
I get
and you left. You say you were in school in Liberia. And you left your school. You were in 10th grade. You said.
I left. Yeah, I left the school. I can't. Wow. I can't make less better for I am asking. If they say I can't say I made one more, they say about in jail. I say what they say the money when you credit, they put in jail. If you get any money, say you can see it. I say, oh, last money pay me. I even well for say what they go and give me fair right. I next time I go wash car. I all the safe car I go wash. I say I want to wash car. I need to that I'm wash the I'm wash the car. You say when I wash that go in that car, you not pay me for the money. I say I can wash one. I want to wash one. I want to wash car. Then for two, that may not pay me for that money. Can you what salary? Then my share what salary? They tell me to clean. It's all less or the camo. In time to put my hand inside. he needs a passport to shop. I say I won't grow. He say you can't give me. I say I can't put my hands. I say I'm not going to spoon to. I see you with him. Then you want me to put my hand in the camo and shop inside and say yeah. If you know say that the boy can't do it. If you to will call your fair or salary for 3 days, 50 real from the because they need 50 real, which is 200 US they can pay me every month. But they got 50 real from this. So I'm not give.
So, Rena, what is your full name again? You say Rena. What's your last name?
Rena Smith.
Rena Smith. Okay. All right. All right. So, Rena, let me get you some time. I know in the morning you will get up early tomorrow by 3 or 2 to start doing the people sleep work. Let me get you some time to get some rest. Yeah, by 3 to get you all to start working. So let me it's sad. I mean, my older daughter is older than you. I mean, you're 22. Oh man. All right. So Rena, get some rest. I will be in touch with you. Make sure and I mean, we are friends now on Facebook. Keep it back to me if you have anything. We can always talk to you. Let me see what other people reactions, the people that are following, what they think of you. All right. I don't know. I should say have a good day or I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right. So guys, that's let me get off all the phone here. Rena?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'm hanging on the phone now. All right. All right, so guys, there you have it. Our daughter is practically a slave in 2022. No one will imagine that such thing will happen in this day and age. Let me see what I can bring Melvin do. Melvin.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm good. I mean, should I say good? I'm sad, I should say, given what I just heard from our daughter. How did you get in contact with her?
Okay, Rena's father is my friend, Roland Smith. Roland is a Sapo guy from Biddable Creek, and Roland called me when they were making that arrangement to send Rena over there. So he called me to help, facilitate Rena's trip. So that's when he gave me Rena's Facebook name to talk to her. At the time, she was in Monrovia. So I just helped to get her over there. So when she got there, there was no way for her to talk to Roland directly in Biddle. So most of the time, she would call me, and then I would relay on Roland.
Wow. So, but besides reaching out to us, have you reached out to any authority anywhere? You guys. I mean, I heard the other day you talked to the ambassador in the UAE or something.
Yeah. So when this whole thing started, Rena, there are a lot of them over there from Liberia. They just import those girls over there, and they are just working like slaves. So when I started, because there were 2 other girls that were complaining the same thing. They went on. What's the guy named? The journalist.
Kwame Weeks.
Kwame. So when I listened to the girls, I was kind of concerned about Rena. So then I started, talking to her all the time. I would check on her, and I introduced her to Maxine, Jackson. So every one of them would call her and check on her until they started mistreating her. So when she started crying, she would call us crying, and I called Maxine. Maxine is right here. I will let you talk to him. So what we did was, the first thing we tried to locate her. But the children, they just travel. They have never traveled before. They don't have the experience. She doesn't even know where she is. So we tried. We couldn't get her. So what I did was I told her to tell the guy that she wants to send me money. You know what I mean? So she went to the man and told the man, I want to send some money to my uncle. So the man said, okay. So the guy went to what is it called? MoneyGram? No. Yeah, money grant, and he sent me some money. Rena, he used Rena, money to send it to me. On that receipt, that's where he put his address, his name. So I got everything.
Yeah, your volume is low again.
You hear me?
Yeah, but very low.
There's somebody calling me, man.
Yeah, so then you gotta come back. You gotta come back on.
You getting me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So so we use that address. Maxine and Jackson and I will use the address to contact. First, we contacted the president of the United Sabo Association. We explained the whole story. But there are two over there. The other little girl is from Nima. Her name is Florine Luha. So she connected us with Florine. Florine's situation is worse than Lena. If you see Florine, you will cry. You understand me? So what we did, we contacted the President Francis Clark Myers, and she connected the Liberian ambassador to the USA. And the information that I gave her, the address for that place, the guy's name, his number, everything. And we sent everything to the president, and she was able to send everything to the ambassador. So then Martin did a research and got hold of the embassy in Dubai. They don't have Liberian embassy in Oman, so we got hold of the embassy in Dubai. So Martin was able to speak to them. So let me just call Martin and then he will explain.
Okay. Hey, Maxine. Are you hearing me?
Madison?
Yeah. Welcome to Voice of SINOE. Are you hearing me?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me? Maybe reposition, maybe blocking the camera or something. Or there's somebody.
Yeah. But I'm not hearing. So when he asks a question, I'm not understanding.
Are you not hearing me? That you guys call back in there?
We've been in contact with Rena and her friend. Literally, when this thing happened with the other girls in Dubai, where your man Kwame West in Liberia, Kwame Opa West went on live and showed that. So it triggered some issues. So I told them that very night. I told Melvin, I said, look, call your daughter and let her know that trip that she on is not saved. That was the beginning part of it. So he said, why you mean? I said, but you listening to what the people saying right now. You listen to the two girl confession, and one have to give birth in Dubai by herself, So it's kind of scary.
Right.
So let her know. So when they called the following morning, I was right here. I spoke with her. I said, Mama, I spoke to Sapo. I said, Mama, you need to find your way out. She said, no, these people, they are not like that. My people, they are very good. So I said, trust me. You cannot hold snake as a pet. Don't trust them. Because the fact that they did it to the first 2-3 persons we heard in Liberia, they will continue to do it to us. Last week, Melvin called me and said, my man, the thing you told us that day is happening. So I said, what do you mean? He said, the little girl you talk about that day, they're trying to rape her. So when he played the video, I said, okay, I was supposed to go to work, but just because of that, I say I will call on late. So I said, okay, you got Rena information. I said, give it to me. I tried to call her, the line was up. Well, okay. Where she laid? Omar, right? He said yes. So I went on my computer, checked Liberian embassy in Omar. I couldn't find nothing. So I checked again. I couldn't find nothing. I said, okay, let me go back to United Emirates, which is Dubai. So when I checked Liberian embassy in Dubai, they don't have Liberian embassy. And then later it came out with something, Liberian consulate in Dubai. So boom, I said, okay, the consulate is the same thing. So let me contact the consulate. So when I called, I spoke with one Tiffany government. So I spoke with Tiffany government, and then I relayed the issue to her. She said, okay, sir, we about to close the office right now. So you kind of are late in calling. So we have about 45 minutes. So
Okay.
I said, yeah, in 45 minutes time, you can rescue somebody. So what can we do? She said, give me the people information. So I'm about to give it to her. She said, no, it will take too long for her to do the writing and those stuff. So I want you to just hit me up with an email. I said, no problem. I will. So I sent her the email, the detail of Rena and her friend. In that very day, I think the client, not the client, but their host, one of them wasted hot water on the other girl, the girl from Nima County.
Wow.
Flooring lower. She wasted hot water on her as we speak now. I think she can walk, barely walk, her legs is sweater. So when I saw her foot, I felt so bad. I even tried to contact the FBI in the United States that very day. That's how deep I was going. So I like, okay, let me call the ambassador. So when I called, I spoke with the lady. I checked the distance from Omar to Dubai. It's about 1 hour, 7 minutes long on the flight. So it's not too far. Yeah, 1 hour, 7 minutes on the plane. So I said, okay. So I took down all the information. Then I called the ambassador. I spoke to the lady. And then she came back. She read my number. She said, but the number you're calling from, is that your cell phone? I said, yes, you can reach me through text message, email, whatever means you can reach me out. Please call me back. She said, okay. But since then, they haven't responded to my email. I called my brother in Liberia, Opa, called me with several times on Facebook. But I mean, maybe we are not connected. But I even that, I sent him the detailed information of the reason why I wanted to contact him on Facebook. Say, hey, this is me, Maxine from Philadelphia. This is what's going on in Dubai. Please, we want you to intervene. And I sent it to Facebook, but he never responded to me. Never responded rather.
So but
this is where we are right now.
Have you had the opportunity again?
I spoke with a lady in Dubai, Stephanie, which is the counselor. Phone number, the contact number is 971-439-0209. I think they got about 3 different phone number over there, but that's the contact number that I reached out with. The address is Business Bay, Burlington Township, everything. So I have every information that you need to get to the ambassador.
Are you hearing me at all?
So there where we stop. So I told Lena and her friend to be very careful. With the police issue you talk about, based on the first girl that coming rescued it from that place, their testimony that they gave. If you go to the police station to carry your complaint, instead of the police going after the people who are doing the harm, they will arrest the children and then send them to prison, say they are in their country illegally. So that is not, yeah, I think.
So, but,
yeah, we should.
Martin, are you hearing me at all? Are you hearing me?
Okay, hold on. I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
I'm hearing him, but he's not hearing me.
Yeah, I'll call you back 1 minute.
All right. All right, guys. So this is it. Yeah, it's a serious situation. Our girls, I don't know what, just ladies they're taking over there, but it's a serious situation.
Are you getting me now?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, so Martin just explained where we are. So all the basic information, we sent everything to the national president, and she called me. She told me that she sent everything to the ambassador, the Liberian ambassador to America. But this is it, my brother. The situation for the girls, we can't sit around, and that's what I've been troubling you so that we'll find a better means to advertise this thing, because what the girls are going through is so pathetic. If there is anything we can do, any idea that we can get the children out as soon as possible, will be better. We can't wait until they die. Florine's situation is worse than Lena. Florine right now, whole full. The hot water wasted on her. Still, they're forcing her. She can't work, but they're still forcing her to do all the work.
Yeah, but the other little girl, she said she lost her teeth and all of that.
Yeah, that's. I spoke with a man. He's like, hey. I was like, you know what? He doesn't even want to talk to me.
But the more we intervene, they will kill those children.
Yeah,
so I mean,
it will not be a better idea for them to escape from where they are. I think they can sit over there until the embassy can get in touch with them to get them. Because those first girls that escaped, they sent them to prison. And just imagine they were in prison before coming there when they will rescue them from prison. So that's what I've been trying my best to find a better solution. The embassy, in Dubai, up to this time, they have not gotten back to us, and we don't know where they are with the situation. The lady told us they got many cases, many girls in our place that they're trying to identify, they're trying to get in. So it was nice that we reported the case. What will happen if they end up getting them? They will ask us to transport and to pay their airfare to Liberia. And that's where I want the community to help. We can get in touch with the Nima County Association and then the United Southwest Association so that we can all work together to get a piece from over there.
Sending the children to Liberia is not a problem for us.
Yeah, man, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
Right.
Rescue them from the enemy zone. That's a problem.
So that's where we are, Doc. It is really sad. It's sad. Roland, the girl father is Roland Smith from Bedouin. Her mom is Cecilia Malu. Cecilia Malu is from Kojai. Cecilia is from Kojai. So I know the girl parents very well. You see.
All right. Melvin, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. I will keep playing it. We also, I'm part of the leadership here with exec pressure on the president. They will also, I think, it has reached the board of directors as well. Yeah, so we'll do everything we can to secure freedom. It's a tough situation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Our children, they are in slavery. That's why you get if you don't have the right leadership in place. A country that is less than 5 million people, with all the resources, the country is endowed with all the resources you can find. But the citizens of that country, they are running away. They are seeking means in other countries to survive. It tells you about the leadership that you have in place. It's a negative message, negative reflection on the leadership of your country. If the leaders cannot create the avenue, they cannot create the means for the citizens to have access to employment opportunities, it's a failure of governance. Because it is the job of the leaders of the country to create the environment for the people to thrive, those that want to go into business so they can do so. But in our country right now, even if you send a container and you want to open a business in your own country to create jobs for the people, you will end up getting frustrated. Because if you to free the container from the port, it's an arduous and onerous task. So I don't know where we are going as a nation. But again, another election cycle is coming. It is incumbent upon the people to elect the right people or to maintain the status quo. Because when you maintain the status quo, well, your plight will remain the same. But if you have leaders that genuinely care for the country, the modus vivendi, the plight of the people, the living condition of the people will change. What does it take to turn Liberia, a small, tiny country, into an economic hub in Africa? What would that take? And the leaders will take the money, the pocket of money. We have the high constituency visit. They put money in there. The president has, $20 million in the budget for the president's office. And yet the people cannot find jobs in their own country. It's sad. It is sad. Liberia is a pathetic country. You know, sometimes I just think that, you know what, I want to disown this country, but I can't do it. My neighbor stream is buried there. And so all we can do is to fight for the right people to be in power. And that is why we are also making effort, because a lot of the time we look for freedom from other people. We don't put ourselves in the picture. And so it is about time that we make that ourselves, those of us that have good mind, good intention for the country, to fight, to remove those guys that are there, only there to put money in their pockets. And then the roles, they are death traps in the country. If you go get a little document to get a COVID, that small thing, that cutting stuff in your nose in Liberia, it's a whole bureaucracy. Corruption has permeated every fabric of the country. It's sad. Something you can do for 2 minutes or less. It's a whole day in Liberia. And then people will come from Liberia. Oh, the country is sweet. It's a nice country. Oh, the enjoyment in Liberia. But your brothers and sisters, some of them, they call them Zokos. When you go and you look at the people, they say that crazy people, they're lying down in the streets. There is not a country that has billion people. No. Less than 4 million or less than 5 million people. And people are suffering. If you look at your budget, 80 or 90%, it goes to government officials. But the people are suffering. Your children are in slavery. In 2022, I'm not saying in the 90s, in the 60s, 2022, the citizens of Liberia, they are slaves. Think about it. And the cliche that people push around, the government is the reflection of the people. The people you elect, they will give you the results of what they know or what they believe, because a person acts upon what he or she believes. You cannot contradict your philosophy. And so that's what you have. Our children are in slavery. President Myers, we call on you. It's a tough situation right now. You are in a tough spot right now. But you have to step up to the plate. And that's what leadership is for. Leadership is about finding solution to convoluted and compound complex situations. And so you have a challenge right now. Can she do it? I'm confident that President Myers can do that, because she has a good team. The board of directors, the guys are well connected. All the citizens of SINOE County, this is not time for you to look at that how you put it. Right now, it's about the enslavement of our citizens, our fellow citizens, one of which is a SINOE. It's time for us to reach out to our lawmakers. It is time to reach out to your local officials, superintendents, whatsoever. We have to do everything to get our daughters to freedom. They don't belong, nobody belongs in slavery in this day and age. And that is why in my country sometimes I see certain things, they are very strange. Because the country, our country, we put strangers above the citizens. Yes, strangers are treated better in Liberia than the citizens. And I'm like, what is going on here? Is there, are these leaders patriotic? Because a patriotic leader, your first responsibility is to your country. And but that what that means is the citizens should be treated. That's why in the US, everywhere the citizens Each citizen goes, they track you, they want to know where you are. If you are in need, they will send the military or whatever to go and rescue you. That's what it shows, patriotism, good leadership. But in Liberia, no. Our children are running away. Because the country, the government itself is turning the people into slaves. So they better go out there somewhere for a stranger to enslave them than for their government to enslave them. It's sad. It's sad for our country. But we're doing everything, ladies and gentlemen, to bring our daughters to freedom. Let's go to something else that I want to talk about today. But before I do that, let me go a quick commercial. I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I won't tell you later, but my thing I want it. I won't tell you later, but my thing I want it. I hear something, 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 I hear something. Destiny, they can't stop my destiny. 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 So my hoping for me. So my hoping for me. Let's hoping for you. So my hoping for me. You don't want me play and go. I'm done, I'm dead and go. You get gali, but you let potato. You get gali, but you let potato. I hear something, 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 I hear something. I won't tell you later, but my thing I want it. I won't tell you later, but my thing I want it. I hear something, I hear something, I hear something, I hear something, I hear something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SINOE. I hear something, and I want to share with you. Yeah, I'm told the slavery in the 21st century is all across Africa, and which is sad. But my thing is, I'm trying to narrow it down to my country right now. I'm not disputing the fact that it is not pervasive across Africa, but right now, my obligation is to my country first. You know, I'm a nationalist. All right, so let's get to something else here. Now we want to talk about. I'm told the president has secured the freedom of some of our daughters out there. That's a good thing. We want to encourage the president to do that, to continue that. We are told also because the airport, they are stopping people from leaving the country on some of those programs. So as a result, they are smuggling people out of the country through other means. And so the leaders, the security got to be vigilant. Our people in the village, they need proper education on those things. I mean, they need to be educated. And that's why Voice of SINOE comes in. How does the message get to the people? Is by you spreading, sharing the videos. I mean, do these things, share the videos. I mean, those that don't have it in the village, when you go there, share with your people. This is what's going on. We'll play the other video when we have time to see. I think Kwame is doing a fantastic job, and we have to continue with that, you know. But let's get to something else I want to talk about on the platform today. It was a major one that I want to talk about, and that is out of the way for now. We are not going to leave it until our children are free. All right, let me do something here. We want to just do a quick shout out to all the good mothers out there. I'm not saying all mothers. I'm saying all good mothers. There are mothers out there, there are people that have children, but they don't take care of the children. And if you're a mother or father, you don't take care of your child, there is no reason why I should celebrate you. So we are celebrating the good mothers. I was watching a story the other day on the local news here in Pennsylvania. The mother shot her 2 children to death, shot in the head. So should we say happy to that mother? No. So we want to say happy Mother Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. We want to impress upon you to continue to do what you are doing. It is because of you that the war, it is what it is, because of mothers. Because if we don't have you around, there are some of us who are fathers who just donate the sperm, and then we on our way we go. And then the mother alone will struggle with that child or children. So you are special people. So all the good mothers that are out there, those that are listening to me right now, want to say happy special Mother Day to you from Voice of SINOE in the diaspora. Also, I'm not a spokesperson for the union. We have the national publicists. But I also want to informally to say happy Mother Day to all of you out there, our beautiful, wonderful mothers. Wish you long life so that you can sustain the human family. I also want to highlight specifically my mother, Mother Zaza. I want to say happy Mother Day to you, Mama. The lady sitting next to her on that picture too, she's a very, very decent mother. Yes. I haven't seen her for a little bit. I have to look for her. But when my mother, I should say my stepfather passed away, Mr. Yanwe, this woman was with my mom. It was COVID time, and people were literally afraid of you. This lady was with my mom 24/7. Very nice woman. She calls me and give me advice and stuff. So mothers, I should say, we want to say special happy Mother Day to both of you. Love you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, we'll get something for you, but it will be belated. Yes, but I love all of you, 2 of you, all of you out there that are mothers as well. We love all of you. Another mother I want to recognize is this mother right here, and that's the first lady of Voice of SINOE in the diaspora. You see, Voice of SINOE, everything is just special. The most beautiful woman in the world, next to my mom. Or they are on the same stage, or the same level, I don't know. But one of the beautiful ladies in the world, all right, that's Queen Balayana Esoteric. So, baby, I want to say happy Mother's Day to you. You give me an incredible, smart, super intelligent children. Intellectually, they are beautiful. Physically, they are beautiful. And you yourself, they say the apple does not fall far from the tree, right? A person who is imbued with pulchritude cannot produce, hippopotamus, So you gave me gorgeous children. You are taking fantastic care of them. We want to say happy Mother Day to you. Love you from the bottom of my heart. Keep on doing what you are doing. And, we will make the world a better place, because when we produce good children and the children that come out good, they too will play their part in the world. And that's how the world gradually changes, to become better. But we want to say happy Mother's Day to you. The first lady of Voice of SINOE. All right. That's something I want to get out of the way. That's the first lady of Voice of SINOE. See me now. I have handsome too, right? I can't go the ugly one. All right. Let me get to something else I want to talk about today on VOSD. I got the Mother's Day out of the way. Let me see. All right, let's see here. Let me give you a little bit of highlight of a glimpse at Mother Saydee's 77th birth anniversary celebration last night. It was fantastic, wonderful. The mother, one of the best mothers as well, So yeah, her birthday her celebration was fantastic last night. So I want to play a quick video So you can see we have a lot of videos out there on our YouTube page. Go there and to watch more videos from the event. But I just want to play a little bit of, so you can see a glimpse, a little bit of what went on last night if you didn't follow our YouTube program. Let's see. I didn't save the video on here. All right, yeah, but you know, you can go on my page. But the mother had a very, very good program last night. I didn't save, I thought I saved the video, but let me see. Let me do something here quick. I should be able to bring it to you quickly. It should be here on my YouTube page. Let me just pull one video from here quick and share with you. If you did not watch it last night, let me show you one video. All right. All right, let me show you this. Let me show you this quickly. And I'll come back here and share with you. You know, I'm a technology man. All right, guys, that was the 77th birthday celebration of our Mother Mabel Saydee last night. It was wonderful, and we're having a barbecue today. And so, shortly I'll be out. Immediately I get out of studio, I will be going there to give you the last phase of the celebration. So, if you're in Philadelphia, join us. Let me see. Maybe I can share the address with you. If you don't have it, let me show you the address for the cookout today. It says here the cookout Saturday, let's say Sunday. It says 2057 South 58th Street, in Philadelphia, PA. 2057 South 58th Street, Philadelphia, PA. That's the address for the cookout today. And this says here it starts, let's see, Sunday. But the time is not indicated, but last night it said it was 3 or something. Yeah, so it's almost 4 o'clock, you know, like Liberian time now. We got our own clock. So from here, I'll be there to give you the last taste of the 77th birth anniversary of Mother Mabel Saydee. It was fantastic. It's a huge accomplishment to reach 77. You know, so she passed the biblical age. You know, 310 is 70. All right, so let's see here. Let me see some of the comments that are trending. First, let me use your platform to appreciate Honorable Nagbe Chea and the President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador George Weah, for the lighting up of principal streets of Greenville, Santa County. Secondly, I'd like to ask you tonight on this platform about the quote and unquote situation in the U.S. between President Francis Clark Myers and G. Kodrio. I don't know the second part of that. There was no issue between President Myers and G. Kodrio. The leadership issue we had before was settled, went through the court process. And so the former president, G. Kodrio, is welcome aboard together with those that were disenchanted. The president is not against anybody coming on board. You know, we went through the struggle and the struggle is over. So we welcome all of them if they want to come on board. The USA, we met it here and we have to maintain the institution. You know, the people before us, they established the organization and we have to maintain it. One of my brothers told me the same thing, that he is in a very huge fence with people walking behind him so as to know what he is up to, waking up early and no time to rest, no good sleeping place, and plus he is working so hard for little change just to pay back the agent money. Wow. Okay, that's the First Lady of Voice of SINOE over there comment. Her brother also in a similar situation. So it's not easy. It's a serious thing. So not only Liberian, the Nigerian, Sierra Leonean, okay, Ghanaian are all okay. So UAE is a new slave hub now. All right. This is what I listen to on this platform by saving people life and concern to other. Thanks for this information. You are welcome. This is ridiculous and unacceptable. That country is becoming unbecoming, and we must do something about it before it is too late. I personally have two of my biological brothers in that place right now, and they are both struggling the same way, just not as worse. The country is full of wicked people and no justice at all. My sister have spent money upon money, but it is not solving anything for them at all. Wow. See it? So it's serious over there. All right, let me go to the next thing that I want to talk about before I let you go for today on VOSD. All right, let's see. So Greenville, Santa County, after many years, after the war, the streets of Greenville are finally lit. You know, we have lights now in Greenville. I lead the streets, not all over the city, but few principal streets. When I listen to the city mayor, the guys that did the presentation, they say about 300 lights. So, yeah, I don't know what that means, but it's 300. So maybe it's either light poles or light bulbs. I don't know. But it's 300. But something is better than nothing at all. You know, this is very interesting. Under the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration, Liberia received astronomical international largesse. You know, the international community was very kind to Liberia, that we cannot demonize the international community. But again, when you have the wrong people in power, they eat the money and they leave the people. They can take care of themselves and their family, you know, and the people, you know, the other people, they are not my family members, so they can remain without poverty. And so money was pumped into Santa County under the superintendency of Senator Milton Teahjay. They even give Senator Teahjay money, or Superintendent Teahjay money and all, to electrify Greenville. They call it Greenville Electrification Project. They gave that brother money. And Milton Teahjay did not put one light bulb on inside the county. One light pole he did not play. One, the man that is making mouth and now preaching division, he could not even give the people a light bulb, a Chinese light bulb. Now, how terrible Milton Teahjay is. For over 5 years, as superintendent, the man could not put a light on. And lead Nagbe Chea right now on a lead Nagbe Chea, less than 4 years in power. Greenville now has light bulbs. Light bulbs. The play, you know, the people now, they can go outside to study, even though it should not be. Everywhere should have power. Light should not be a luxury in the day and age. No. It should be a necessity. You need it to survive. Light is a necessity. It shouldn't be a luxury. But now it's a luxury in Liberia. But we want to say it's a step in the right direction. And also we want to say congratulations to the president of Liberia. And we want to say thanks to the local leaders under whose administration that the people now, they can see light. And I wanted to the government officials' houses, they can see light bulb. The streets now in Greenville, at least some of the streets, the principal streets, if you are in the jungle, just forget your own. You are not going to see light anytime soon. But if you are in the city, if you are on Mississippi Street, you will get light. When you are on, I don't know whether the lights have reached Pearl River yet. I'm not too sure. If you are in Farmerville, just forget your own. Planside is downtown Greenville right now. You know, so that they play the focusing on now. What I used to be on that street that going straight where they got plenty stores all the way to the sea. It's been a long time since I've been out of that place. Well, I can still remember the place while I listen to some of the young kids. Oh, the man doesn't know where Greenville is. I look at the people there. I play marbles all over that place. I was picking. We ran all over Pearl River there, all the places. The place were all over the place, you know. So I know my way around. But, you know, eventually we got a little light bulb, solar power now is on, but we need more. We need more. We are not going to be content and celebrate just few street lights. When the light is everywhere in SINOE County, everywhere, I'm not saying some part of SINOE, everywhere. Light should not be in just Milton Teahjay's house. It should be everywhere, the Oman and the Papere. When I was in Aricos, right, all the villages. When I touch houses, they will get light in it. That's what I want to see in SINOE too, in Liberia. It should not be a luxury for certain people to have power in their houses. You know, and other people, they're using candles and torch lights and whatever, you know, to see. You know, so I want to say congratulations. Let me show you a short video here. And we'll transition to something else. Let me show you this video when they were putting the light on in Greenville. It's a short video. I'm not playing the whole thing.
Coming up to Greenville City, SINOE County. So today is Saturday, the 7th of May, and the year May 2022. So I'm here, my name is Toll Patrick. We are here in Greenville, and officially the local authority and the city government are going to let out Greenville, as may be aware, the President George Weah fulfill his promise to the county, recently sent the solar light in the county. So the guy for the past 2 days now, they've been doing installation, and they are here. They are completed the installation this evening. So they are about to take over the light to the local authority. So keep watching, keep sharing this video. Very shortly, we'll be taking you through from the Pearl River Bell to downtown community. So keep watching, share this video, and tell me where you're watching it from directly. So we are here very shortly. We start the process, the lighting up of the city. Very shortly, we start the process. Yeah, so very shortly, we will start the process. Yes, so we are here in Pearl River. Yes, very shortly, the process will start.
At least the rich Pearl River.
Very shortly, the process will start.
The place pitch dark.
Share the video. Yes, share this video and tell me where directly you watching me. How are you getting us? So share this video. Yes, the long awaited solar light have hit SINOE County and they are being installed. The technicians in collaboration with local county authorities, in collaboration with let up the city. Yeah, so we are here. So we are here. So we are making our way now. Literally, you express some level of darkness, but bear with me. Yes, we start the process. As soon as we get there, the mayor is here to start the process. So you express some level of darkness. Yes, so
the place is so dark. Certain area got lights, not everywhere.
So that's it. The process will soon begin. So the process will soon start. So thank you for watching. Those of you that are watching, share this video.
Good evening. I'm Penny. I'm Penny N. Brown, and we are from Asian Liberia Limited. Non-governmental agency hired by the President of Liberia or His Excellency Ambassador President George Weah for the electrification of the SINOE Greenville Street. So, in doing the ceremony of the lighting system, we have the Lord Mayor here with us, and we are about to turn the light over to the Greenville citizen of SINOE County. So, here's a remote that controls all solar lights at the Greenville Street. And the president sent 300 lights, 300 galvanized square. So I'm now handing over the remote of the solar lights to the mayor of Greenville City.
The remote have been handed over to let it out of instead of Greenville.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the institution that tell over this remote. There is a first that you present the Liberian National Police, our sources, and the institution responsible to ensure our life. Thank you. Thank you for God.
So the rain is focusing on here. Oh, the rain, folks. The rain.
All right, guys, that's it. The lighting of Greenville streets in Greenville, SINOE County. All right, so again, we want to say congratulations to President Weah, but we need more. We are not going to be complacent with this. This should be the way of life in the country. When you come home, you flip a switch. It's just the same way the president does anytime he gets home. He doesn't think about, oh, light going off. You know, he flips the switch and the light will come on. So it should be the same in every citizen's house in the country. Whether that's in round house you live in, whatever the start of your house should get the same feature, the same thing that the leaders are enjoying in the country. And because of we, the people, that the leaders have all those privileges. And so if you have those privileges, they should be also reflected in the lives of the people, especially electricity should be everywhere, you know, in the country. All right. But, you know, I want to say congratulations to the city mayor, Seaton, Ali Nagbe Chea. Of course, no congratulations to Milton Teahjay. His boys to us 3 or 4 years ago. Teahjay were breaking 500 solar panels in SINOE County, and we can't see nothing in Common Town, you know. So we want to say thanks. You know, at least it's a radical different. Teahjay can go maybe mouth all day, or we can see what he is doing. But we can see something practical being done under the watch of Ali Nagbe Chea, you know, and the local leaders. And so we are making sure everything, we are working out the citizens of SINOE County. They are convinced that Senator Teahjay will gain 6 years as superintendent, and he could not put one light bulb on in SINOE County. We gain 9 years in the Senate, and the only bill he could sponsor is to make rape the law of the land for the people to rape our children. And so Milton Teahjay is a dumb man. He's a dead political man right now. All we are waiting for is 2023 to go to the ballot box and send our man out of the Senate, after which we shall pursue him to go to prison, because he told us he has been to every prison. The only place he didn't go to Bella Yala because the late interim president Sawyer, you know, had pity on him and closed that place. That's why he didn't go to Bella Yala. But we're gonna make sure Bella Yala is reinstated to put Teahjay there after we voted him out. He has to go out. The man is a disaster to our county. Every time I hear about Teahjay, my blood can be boiling in me. And then when I listen to him going to our people, instead of telling us the new ideas that he is bringing, no, he will say, "Crew people, they won't chop your hairs. The people are coming, they want to bring you down to zero." Meanwhile, he is the one that brings our people down to zero. For 6 years as superintendent, nothing. He ate all the money. Over $3 million. 74 projects abandoned. But he said that different people want to bring the crew people down. No, you are the one. You are palpable. You can be seen by the people. Your legacy is everywhere. You want to be re-elected, so you build a Palava Hut in Common Town, and you think that way. How can you abandon 74 projects? And then you build Palava Hut and you expect me, Dr. Yopode, to vote for you. Meanwhile, you have prostitution center, you got a hotel for yourself. You have horses where you put renters in. You have private school where our children cannot have food. Then you put them outside. They should, as a matter of fact, they should not pay Liberian dollars. They should pay US. Meanwhile, the people are supposed to get jobs. When you are you did not create one job for anybody in the county. But Milton Teahjay is asking for people that have to vote for him again. People of SINOE County. I will be the happiest man when you send that man out of the Senate and put Mr. Zaza there. Because Teahjay himself told us what Zaza can do. For me, when I'm talking here, I don't just talk on my own. Teahjay told us, he said, the first time since 1847 for a high school to be built outside the capital city, Greenville. All right? Even though Zaza and they gave him money and say, "My man, you the superintendent, put lights all over from the border of Grand Chea County all the way to the border of Grand Crew County. Electrify the place. Who gave you all the money?" Teahjay did not give her one light, one Chinese light bulb. Nothing. And so, and Teahjay himself said, since 1847, the American Liberians, they refused to put a high school outside the capital city because the American Liberian, they were in the capital city. The likes of Clayton Docking and their people then, they are in the capital city. And so what they will do, the hinterland and the country people living there, they don't get time to build school there. And Teahjay himself told us, let me not tell you, let me invite Teahjay. Teahjay, tell us who built the first high school outside the capital city for the indigenous people to get high school education too. Tell us, Teahjay. Ladies and gentlemen, with the power vested in me as the CEO and owner of Voice of SINOE, I'd like to invite Milton Teahjay to tell us who built the first high school outside the capital city of SINOE County.
Representative from constituency number 3 in SINOE, Honorable Zaza. Before Zaza became a representative, There was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Jwaza.
Am I hearing those up?
And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
All right, such a brilliant piece of work in our county. That's my first time to hear Senator Teahjay using words correctly. Brilliant. That was a brilliant and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious work that Mr. Zaza did in SINOE County. The first time since 1847 to have the first high school outside the capital city. They gave him money for our people to get lights, and Teahjay ate the money. And now on the lead Nagbe Chea, we have few street lights now. So it's a radical change from what we have under the big mouth man. But you know, I don't blame the people again. I don't blame people that Teahjay. Because the man history is visible. But our people, because of tribalism, they put the people that hate them in power. You know that Teahjay doesn't love you. If Teahjay can join Charles Taylor to murder 250,000 people, why would you want to make the man your leader? Why? Why would you want to do such thing? If this man can be the spokesperson for Charles Taylor wasn't a leader for Red Cross. He was a rebel leader. He killed people. He murdered people. And Milton Teahjay said, I'm happy to be the spokesperson. That tells you Milton does not care for you. So Milton just told us what Mr. Zaza did. Since 1847, Teahjay, what did you do to Patricia Plumbo car? Tell us. And will you give her car back to us or not? Tell us, Teahjay.
Enough. Now let me repeat. I will not give Patricia Plumbo any car.
Imagine that. Imagine that. A lawmaker stole broad daylight, now in the night. Hassan, the man took Patricia Plumbo car. And he is having press conference and telling the Liberian people, I am not going to give Patricia Plumbo car to her. He didn't say my cow. He didn't say my brother car or my sister. I'm not going to give Patricia Plumbo car. That's what he said. That's what Teahjay said. And that is the man that wants to be my leader. Listen to him again.
Enough. Now let me repeat. I will not give Patricia Plumbo any car.
The question is the car yours? No. Teahjay did not spend a dime for that BMW. Since the man was born, him and Taylor, they hijacked the country. They had the bank account of the country. Teahjay could not afford to get himself a BMW. But the man went and took the BMW and said, I'm not giving it to her. Imagine. And that's the man somebody would tell me, say you won't vote for. Something must be wrong with you fundamentally. He must have a psychological impairment to elect a man who will do the kind of thing to you. Imagine, rape. The main sponsor of rape is the bill to say rape must be the law of the land. When the people rape, all you have to do, pay money to the court and you are good to go. It's okay. That's the Republic of Teahjay. That's what they were building here in Charles Taylor. That's why you wanted to institute, but the people, we needed people to Mr. Zaza. And now Mr. Zaza said, no, this bill will be dead upon arrival. I'm not going to allow it to go through in the lower house. Same Teahjay, a fellow criminals in the Senate can approve, can pass this into law. I'm going to kill it. So that's Zaza you want, or you want a Teahjay who is doing all these things. You know, Teahjay, give us a little bit of your profile. Say you did not give us light in SINOE County. You refuse to electrify SINOE. Even though we gave you all the money to electrify SINOE. Say you did not electrify SINOE. Teahjay, what did you do? Tell us your resume. Let me call the man. I'm not going to talk for Teahjay. Teahjay, tell me your resume. What have you done? Where have you been?
So you remember, we are now where we are today because of love. We suffered to come this place. We worked hard to come this place. No jail in the Republic of Liberia that I've never gone to. I've been to almost every jail you can imagine. starting from police cells. The only reason they don't rebel Yara was because Dr. Amos Sawyer, as interim president of our country, he abandoned, he discarded Battle Yara. But I've been to Central Prison, I've been to Post Stockade, I've been to every police cell during the military government, and I am staying. So you remember, we are now where we are today because of love. We suffered to come this place. We worked hard to come this place. No jail in the Republic of Liberia I've never gone to. I've been to almost every jail you can imagine. Starting from police cells. The only reason they don't rebel Yara was because Dr. Amos Sawyer, as interim president of our country, he abandoned, he discarded Battle Yara. But I've been to Central Prison, I've been to Post Stockade, I've been to every police cell during the military government, and I am staying.
Imagine, it's the biggest embarrassment I have ever had in my life for my leader to sound like that. To tell me, he did not say, I built the highest, the most qualitative university in West Africa. I built it in SINOE County. I went to the United States and brought people and they built a technological facility in SINOE County. I trained children to be engineers. I went to China and brought Chinese engineers to train our children. No. Teahjay said he has been to police prison. I play the man can think about. He went to police prison. He went to the national prison. I mean, during the Doe regime, the military regime, imagine President Doe say, you know why? You are a criminal. You got to go to jail. And Doe put the man in prison. Honor Ellen Johnson said, Mr. Sasa put him in prison. Because a noble state man, the man who makes decisions for the country, he was elected by the people of SINOE County. And he went there to elucidate, to explain to the people what is going on in the nation. Because Teahjay is in the county, he's clueless. He doesn't know what's going on. He went there and preached propaganda against Zaza. And so the people of SINOE County, they called their son and said, Mr. Zaza, we have this guy who told us that he has been to all the prison for the wrong things. He's making all these allegations against you. Please come and disabuse us of these mendacities. And therefore, the lawmaker went in the county and he was explaining incandescently, in simple English. The man was clearing the mind of the people. Wanted to find out the gangster came. I'm not the one using that word. The man who calls himself a gangster. All the terrible words out there, the man can describe himself. So the gangster Milton Teahjay came and burst into the studio, physically attacked the lawmaker, and they put him in jail. The man got to go back. Okay, that's the legacy of the man that is not coming to you for your vote again. The man brought the American Liberian on us, they call him Clinton Duncan. And now here in the American Liberian God, they can't speak. Think about it. The people, they are enemies right now. Teahjay say you will take the man to the slaughter hall. You will chop the man neck up. Now what Teahjay said? I'm just quoting what he said. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy, at least for the little light. You know, little light. We got some little lights in Greenville right now. And that's what I want to see. I wish that would have been started from day one, you know. I mean, we are first about imagine we got a street light for 5 years, you know, SINOE County should be electrified everywhere. But now people, I mean, it's sad when I see people celebrating light in 2022, celebrating light and pacts and those things, you know, and people will show me Clinton Duncan, that development man. I said, what? Clinton Duncan knows how development looks like. He been to the United States of America. He knows, he travels around the world. He knows what they call development. Another thing, what they're doing over there, they're making fun. It's a joke. A joke the men are having in that place. We're going to know what real development is. No. You better know what development is. And people, they build chicken huts all over the place and they say that development. What? You serious? But anyway, let's go to something else. So a little is better than nothing at all. My thing is, hopefully, the light will be consistent. It will not be today light and today and people are crying for light. No, it got to be consistent. It's one thing to put a light on, it's another thing to maintain it. So maintenance is another thing. So hopefully it will be maintained. All right, now go to something else that I want to talk about before I let you go. I'm winding down here. I'm winding down. So check this one out. Greenville is out. We're done with Greenville right now. All right, I want to bring this. Let's come back to the U.S. for a little bit here. Again, I want to make things clear. You know, I don't like to. I'm not one of those people that will get on something one day you talk about it, then you leave it. I want to make things clear to people. The purpose of Voice of SINOE is not to demonize people. I don't find pleasure in doing such thing. Nobody. I just want to bring transparency, accountability to all of us. All right. Just the same way when fake people, they create fake accounts on Facebook, they do wrong things, and people will wrongly accuse me. In as much I don't like that, I should not do it to other people. I mean, I've been hearing all the allegations. Oh, the people say you created an account. I'm like, why would the people always indict me? But you know, the people always indict the right people, the good people. They demonize Dr. King all over the place. Gandhi will call all type of names. Nelson Mandela will call all type of names. Thomas Sankara will call all type of names. Nkrumah will call all sort of names. So I am immune to these things. I know that based on my little reading. Their own man Jesus will call all sort of names. Okay? So I am not ashamed. I put myself in the water already. So I can't be afraid of court. And so the people make all these ridiculous allegations that, oh, the man created cussing people. And my own sister in Liberia validated that stuff. When the last time have I insulted people either on the internet or in person? I will call you a criminal for sure, based on the evidence I'm looking at. I will call you that. When you have declared guilty for corruption, I can't call you an honorable. No, you are a criminal. And so I use words based on the evidence I'm looking at. So, but again, Mr. Dave Kulee, he came here the other day and let complain to people, oh, how they want demonizing him. I want to set the record straight. Dave Kulee said, I the one made us stuff against him. And we will show you the communication when we were going to Minnesota the other time, or the Midwest, when the president was making that tour. I will repeat that communication again. And I will show you something new. So I said, Dave Kulee and the Eddie Karpoleh deportation saga. Okay? There's a reason I'm bringing this up again. We are seeing pieces of evidence still pointing in a direction of Dave Kulee and Teahjay. There are pieces of evidence that are linking the guys to the outstanding deportation of Eddie. Okay? So this is what we are getting. Let me show you this evidence. Let me show you this. So I'll show you this evidence first. This is what the guys wrote when Francis was going to Iowa or was about to go make the Midwestern tour. All right. Teahjay, who was the secretary for Dave Kulee, the two of them, they get their own organization. All right. So Teahjay wrote this on Facebook. I read this before, but there's a reason why I want to repeat it again. The United, it was written January 30th. The day is already appointed here, attacking 85 persons. Right? So he says the United Support Association in Americas, Iowa chapter, under the leadership of President Dave Kulee, want to use this public media to condemn the diabolical and subversion behaviors of Milton David Milton and his 3 others unsophisticated men claiming to be head of interim government of the USAA Iowa chapter. We are asking all of our membership to stay away from these 4 men. These men are part of the disgruntled group supported by Francis Clark, who is considered a breakaway from the national leadership of USA. Anyone giving credence and support to this group headed by David Milton does so his or her own risk. All right, they're going on to say, so if the issue that first thread already. If you host or anybody, they say anybody giving credence and support, if you give support to the people, you are doing it at your own risk. All right, it's a threat. Then they went on to the next sentence. These people are already being reported. That's the second point they made. They reported them already. All right, these people are already being reported to the Iowa Secretary of State office for trying to, they didn't say they do it, they say try to. You report somebody for trying to, okay? They didn't do it, they didn't say they did something wrong. They say they are trying to. These people are already being reported to the Iowa Secretary of State office for trying to illegally operate under the banner of the USA, even though they were the ones operating illegally. Then they went to the next sentence. Anyone, so it's 2 threats already, right? The first one, they say you're doing it at your own risk if you support the guys. Number 2, they have already reported them to the Secretary of State for trying to. They didn't do anything, but they said they're trying. We don't know what constitutes trying. Then the next one that broke the camel back is anyone illegally allowed. All right, nobody was doing anything illegal, by the way. Anyone illegally allowed this group to use his or her place, okay? His or her place. The people should not use their own house. Don't use your house to host anybody because Dave Kulee and Teahjay they don't agree with you. Don't do that because they don't want paying your rent, they don't want paying your water bill, they don't want taking care of everything in your house. So they say anyone illegally allow this group to use his or her place as a place of meeting is taking a risk, as we will not leave. So they issue that thread again. If you use your house to host anybody and have a meeting, you are doing it at your own risk. And then they say, we will not leave no stone unturned. Okay? And this communication was signed by Mr. Teahjay, Secretary General for Dave Kulee, and then it was approved by Dave Kulee himself. So the 2 of them got an organization. Now, that's the communication. They are not leaving no stone unturned, right? They told you already. The guys are committed. Now, the new information we are getting, in addition to what I just shared with you, right? Dave Kulee published, he said he has no link to what had happened to Eddie Karpoleh, right? If you don't know Dave Kulee, this gentleman right here. I don't know what I should use the word gentleman. Or gentleman does not treat people like that, all right? So that Dave Kulee here, that's his Secretary General that wrote, 2 of them, the wrote Yama English Liberian man will say, all right, and they plotted against Eddie Karpoleh, all right, for hosting Francis Clark Myers in her cabinet for hosting a meeting, which the whole community, the Liberian community, the leadership of the Liberian community in Iowa, they attended that meeting. It wasn't a secret meeting, it was a public meeting discussing how we can keep our organization together and how we can work in concert with the Liberian community in Iowa and all of that. You know, the president was there. I mean, the former president, board chairman, and all those people, they were all former president. I mean, the leaders of Iowa, they were there. You know, nothing bad was discussed at that meeting, but the guys already said they reported it already, and nobody should use their own house to host a meeting. Now, in addition to that, Dave Kulee, the latest information we are getting now, the man took Eddie's record, whatever he got it from online, and posted it in a chat room. Okay? If you say you had nothing against the guy, you were not the one that wrote a letter, excuse me, that made the immigration to arrest the brother, even though you already told her in your communication, you did everything, you guys would leave no stone unturned. But you are posting additional information in your chat room. So Dave Kulee posted, this guy posted the history, the petition of Eddie Karpoleh, you know, in your chat room. And the information, everything that you do, I got everything coming to me. All right, so for example, let me show you. Here's the communication the man posted in the chat room. The Eddie's petition, you know, for starter. Okay, if Dave Kulee does not have connection to the issue of Eddie, why is he posting the information in the chat room after he finished saying what he said, they would not need those stones unturned, and now he posting the petition of Eddie in the chat room? It's a whole long document. I took a portion of it just to prove that Dave Kulee here is inside the deportation of Eddie Karpoleh. Does Eddie have something pending? Yes, based on what I just read on the communication that I just shared, Dave Kulee posted in the chat room. Yes, he has something pending, outstanding. But Dave Kulee is denying it, that he did not report the man, even though he got a communication to that effect. They will not leave no stone unturned. They will do anything to damage anybody who hosts Francis Clark Myers. Okay. But now the brother is also putting additional information. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Kulee and Teahjay, they are beyond the deportation of their Liberian brother. The man who did nothing wrong, but to join the union and say, no, let's seek peace for you guys. You have a wonderful organization, and I'm coming on board. The Constitution allows me to be a member of the organization, but I'm not here to preach division. I'm here for you guys to work together as a team to help our people back home. Because if you have SINOE County, you are helping Liberian. If you have Nima County, you are helping Liberian. And my children, I have my children by a SINOE, a Sapo lady. And so I should be able to support you guys to come together. And that's what Eddie was doing, and that's what he did. But the guy said no, because anybody who hosts a meeting in your house, in your own house, because they don't like Francis Clark Myers, they will put you in trouble. They will leave no stone unturned. And so they are going around and digging information and putting it in the chat room. Oh, we see the men are coming up. All right. That has happened already. All right, we want to see why they would change the starter of Dave Kulee. We'll see why they would change the starter of Teahjay. We want to see, we're looking up to that. Any benefit you get from that, please don't be egoist. You know, don't just, it shouldn't be about you. Share with us too. You know, that's something we want to flag today on Voice of SINOE before you let you go. So that's the issue. So Dave Kulee has something to do with the deportation of Eddie. All right, he's not the only person responsible, or the blame is not wholly and solely on him, but he played a part in it. He played a major role. All right, because from the communication he shared in the chat room, and then the one he instructed Teahjay to write, they will not leave no stone unturned. We can infer that the brother that the brother has a connection to the deportation, the outstanding deportation of Eddie Karpoleh. All right, now last thing before I go, let me share this breaking news with you. Another batch of President Myers' nominees confirmed by the board of directors. You know, the president is working hard. She's following the Constitution. She's making sure to help our people back home. And so she's trying to, she is putting people in strategic positions to facilitate her work. And every time I talk to the president, she will say, I mean, this is the best thing I have ever had. You know, right now I don't have to tell the team to do anything. The guys know exactly what to do. And so the president nominated for officials. And the officials, they were confirmed. So let me just give the list of the people that were confirmed by the board of directors. So you can see that. It's small, but I'm going to read it from my device here. I can see that myself. Let me read that. That's the last thing I got to talk about today on the show. All right. So it says here, it says, all right. It says, Madam President, there's a communication from the Office of the Board of Directors, okay? On behalf of the Board of Directors of the United States Association in Americas, USA, I would like to thank you for your sincere desire for assisting our people in Liberia. The board is excited. They don't say they are sour, they are excited. The board is excited that you are empowering a diverse group of leaders. Diverse, right? So it's not monolithic. It's not just one-sided. She's taking people from everywhere. It's not like our man, ain't know everybody. The one family that the queen, the other one, the family member, the publicity band, the board chair, just one family. So it's diverse, right? She said. The board said, the board is excited that you are empowering a diverse group of leaders, thereby reflecting our strong desire for inclusion and unity within our community. President Myers, considering the high value you place on leadership excellence, the board of directors voted and confirmed the following individuals as per your appointment. All right? 1, or it should be nomination here, but to say appointment. 1, Honorable Easter Sabbath, Special Envoy for African Affairs. All right? So that's Mr. Sabbath's position. Special Envoy for African Affairs. Number 2, Honorable Richard Panton, Director or County Representative, USA, Liberia. Number 3, Mr. Bill Pine, Western Region Operations Coordinator. Number 4, Mr. Vasco Kamle, Eastern Region Operations Coordinator. Number 5, Mr. Payan P. Wakoko, Mr. Payan P. Wakoko, Western Region Education Project Manager. Number 6, Mr. Anthony Quia Jr., Eastern Region Education Project Manager. Number 6, Miss Beatrice C. Bailey, or Bill, I think it's Bailey, Western Region Special Projects Manager. Miss Sarah Ellis, Eastern Region Special Projects Manager. In conclusion, the Board of Directors is again appreciative of the effort you have made by appointing a team of coordinators who reflect a true representation of the various sections of the Sapo community within Liberia. It is our definite hope that you encourage the above working team to conduct periodic assessment of the needs of our people and help us provide remedy for the alleviation of those needs. Sincerely yours, signed, Honorable Milton Teahjay, Secretary, Board of Directors, USAA, approved, Reverend Dr. Fallison Talley. Let me read that again. Reverend Dr. Fallison Talley, Chairman, Board of Directors, USAA. All right, so that's the breaking news. We are getting the nominees of the president, the guys that will be running the affairs of the USA in Liberia, and one person from the US. We call the envoy of African Affairs, the Honorable Easter Sabbath, former chairman of the Board of Directors. Experience is needed to do these things properly. So, Madam President, we want to say congratulations again for getting your nominees to go through a rigorous cross-examination of the Board of Directors. They look at the guys, the resumes, their level of education, their experience, and they look at all sort of things. They look at their moral standing and those things, and they don't see any flaw. And so we want to say congratulations again to President Francois Myers for another wonderful job. We are on course now to get the ball rolling. All right, so our people back home, rest assured, freedom is here. All right, freedom is finally here. You the long-awaited genuine change has arrived. So keep hope alive. I mean, I don't like too much hoping though. I like practicality. You know, to borrow a word from the Minister of Finance of Liberia, Samuel Toy, say commonsensical practicality. You know, and so that's what we need right now. Commonsensical practicality, and that's what President Myers is working on right now. We need common sense practicality. When we say practical, hands-on, not theory, not academic stuff, and just debating and just talking things over, hands-on, literal work on the ground. We're talking about transformative actions that will impact the lives of our people. It's not just geographical decoration, you know. We build Palava Hall here and then the people are dancing and the people are sleeping in leaky houses, you know, and those things. No. We need more of that real stuff, tangible, corporeal intervention. And that's what we are talking about right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, catch me at the cookout of our Mother Mabel Saydee. I'm about to go and leave the studio now. We want to say thank you so much for following VOSD always, and have yourself a fantastic day. I'm out. Yeah, wash out.
Bye, guys.
We need peace and unity. We'll talk to you another time. Well, let me see.
Goodbye, guys. Love you. Going to a cocoa. I'll be in a cocoa.